If faith is in front of you, everything you do must be filtered through faith. We just sang the song here where we said, we sang the song about in the water, in the fire. Do you know that there was people in the Bible that actually lived that? The Israelites stands in front of the Red Sea in the water. Is he faithful? Question. They only had one thing to go on. What he said. That's it. And the Bible makes it very clear that they started to be afraid and they started to moan to Moses. And Moses asked God, please just help us here. Then you get the boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They actually faced the fire. And they had only one thing to go on to, and that's God's voice in their lives. And they had made up their minds and said, even if you don't save us, we will not be like these other people. We will not bow the knee. You see, I want you to understand right now, Daniel chapter number 3, I prophesied this more than 2 years ago. There's a gonging in the world going on, and Satan is allowing so many Christians to bow their knee to the system of the world. Because he's gonging the same system. What does he want? What is he after? Worship. It's the same thing. He's never changed his mind. He still wants worship. Are you guys there? Are you with me? And so, as I thought about this, the Lord said this to me again. Faith comes by hearing, hearing comes by the word of the Lord. And so, this is what I want you to understand. Faith comes by hearing, hearing comes by the word of the Lord. Okay? So it means this, it means that God's word can create sight. Faith comes by hearing, hearing comes by the word of the Lord. So when God speaks, His voice creates sight. You say, okay, well, what do you mean? If I close my eyes and you speak, then as you speak, you create for me an idea of where you're at. Your voice creates direction. Come on, Empower Church. Are you with me? Your voice creates direction. If I ask anybody to call my name and I close my eyes and you call my name, well, your voice gives me direction and gives me henceforth sight. Why? I'm blind, but I don't have sight, but you speaking to me gives me sight. No, come on, Empower. Are you with me? I can't get you free if you don't understand the basics of Christianity. The voice of God is meant to give direction and clarity. The reason why many people are confused in this hour is because they've left the God said to somebody else's said. In other words, let me say it like this. God will not speak again until we have fulfilled what He has spoken first. Because why does He need to? Are you with me? But faith comes by hearing. Come on, church. Faith comes by hearing. Hearing comes by the word of the Lord. So when God speaks, it is there to give direction and clarity. That's why the prophetic is so important and so deadly, because it gives clarity and it gives direction. That's why here, as you sit here tonight, you are a prophetic people. And because you are a prophetic people, you can sort of place it there. Because you are a prophetic people, you can be a voice. Come on, are you there? And the only thing that the enemy can do, he can convince you that you are somebody not where you really are somebody. And so this is what happens. We lay down the shield of faith, we pick up something else. And as soon as we pick up something else, we become what we behold. Oh, I think I'm going to go to heaven and they're still going to buy these things. As I say it, we become what you behold. You create what you see. Because what you see, you're going to say. And what you say, you're going to walk in. Can we just give Jesus some praise? I want you guys to understand this. Above all, that means the shield of faith is in front of you. It means that whatever comes into your life needs to be filtered through the shield. There's nothing that can come to you that cannot come through the shield first. I'm sorry, but that's not Christianity. And the Lord said this to me. He said the reason why there's too many people that don't have power in this hour is not because they don't understand. It's because they put the shield down and they've taken up some other things. And I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, what have they taken up? The Lord said they've taken up themselves and they've left me go. They are fragmented Christians. I said, Lord, what does fragmented Christians mean? He said they confess me with their lips, but their hearts are far away from me. You see, it's a very dangerous place if we remove the Lord from our hearts and we just confess Him with our lips. We say Jesus is Lord, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it doesn't look like He's Lord really. Because the word Lord is a Greek word kyrios. It means in charge of. Come on, there's somebody here with me. Listen, I'm speaking militant tonight. Why am I using this type of language? Because you have to understand you are facing an enemy that is very militant to see you being destroyed. The thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy.